backsplash is a great finishing touch for a kitchen, and it doesn't have to cost a lot of money. Take a look.
This kitchen to begin with was a little lackluster, but by painting a strong, bold blue, we really added drama and made the kitchen cabinets really jump out. Now, if you're going to paint anyway, why not try adding a stencil pattern to the backsplash? Now, it looks fantastic, it's very easy to do and inexpensive. Stencils come in so many different patterns nowadays. You're definitely going to pick something that you love. Cut it to different sizes so you can fit into all those little nooks and crannies. But really importantly, you've got to make sure you use the right paint. We wanted the same matte finish that we used throughout the kitchen, so we used Aura Bath and Spa, so it'll be easy to clean up any splashes.
Very nice. That is such a great option. You know, there are so many people like myself who haven't put the backsplash in yet.
Exactly. I did the same thing.
Yeah, and that can be temporary because it's not that difficult to do, but it's high impact. It looks amazing.
It is. So you want to be sure that you know what you're doing and you want to pick the right piece. So while you're waiting, and it ends up being a few years, I always recommend painting the backsplash, or even in a more contemporary space. Sometimes that can be the look that you want.
Yeah, that's true.
So in that the bathroom, in that kitchen, we did the stencil. And I got a few other stencils to show you, but I really wanted to show a real contemporary look that you can do with paint in a more budget-friendly kitchen. So again, we've got this fantastic freestanding piece from IKEA.
This is great.
Which, if you have a big kitchen, it's really nice for extra storage, but on its own, I mean, it's great. It's got everything you need.
Yeah.
And because it's neutral with the wood, you could go really traditional or you could go really retro and fun. So that's what I chose to do with the colors.
Very cool color combo.
And Tracy, I swear,
I don't know how this keeps working out. I called her the night before, what color are you painting the wall? I'm going to wear that dress.
I love it. It's Racing Orange is the name of the color of your dress, Racing Orange.
Cool.
So I wanted to show something fairly simple, but I've been noticing a lot of lacquer finishes. Designers are using lacquer on ceilings for doors, treatments, and it really adds some, it's like back-painted glass. Like you get that glitz. So I've used Racing Orange in high gloss advance paint. So it's a really super durable paint that Benjamin Moore has that you can wash, you can scrub, you can do all of that with it. But what I really like is how it contrasts with the matte.
Right.
So we've used matte, and this color is Old Pickup Blue. So I kind of went with fun retro colors and retro names. So we've got that nice contrast there. And again, you could do it in any color. Even white in the high gloss or black would look really fantastic.
I love that, and the fact that it's just a stripe across, it really does give it a good punch.
Very
and the
simple.
rug as well.
And
very
the
nice.
rug with the black and white polka dots. I think when you go with something something simple like black and white, you can add whatever color you want, and you can really keep it fun and contrasty, graphic.
Okay, so let's look at these other stencils that you have over here. So all fun ways to bump up your backsplash, whether you want to keep it this way for life or whether you're looking for a temporary solution that does not cost a lot of money.
Well, in my income property that I first had, I painted it as a temporary solution, and it stayed there for 10 years, backsplash. So once I was ready to renovate. So stencils are a really great idea. I always get my stencils from cuttingedgestencils.com. So there's tons and tons of patterns. So I really like this simple one in black and white. It would look fantastic. Here I went with more of a matte finish, and I used Montpellier and just gray mist. So it's Aura Bath and Matte. So Aura Bath and Spa. So again, it's matte, but you can still clean it.
Good. And you have to look for that when you're looking for the paint that you're going to use for a backsplash.
You do. If you
you're
want
going to be cleaning your backsplash.
You want to look at Aura Bath and Spa, or go with the advanced high gloss, which is what I did here. And this is buttered yam. So it's a slightly more toned down orange than the Racing Orange.
Yeah.
But here I just used tape. So I used tiny little 1/4-inch tape to create the grout line. So you paint your base coat first, and then you paint over it, which I can show you over here.
Very cool.
And then the more technical one, kind of imitate a mosaic tile. So some really beautiful tiles you can even look at for inspiration. These are very inexpensive to do, but I will tell you, it takes a lot of time. You know, it probably took me an hour to do this board, so just keep that in mind when you're doing it. But the good thing is it's paint, so you can start it and you can stop it. You know, you don't have to do it all in one day unless you can kick everyone out of the kitchen. But again, the high gloss makes it feel more like real tile. So a great temporary DIY solution.
So what you've done over there is sort of a brick, is the traditional brick pattern.
Exactly. So we've got that kind of subway tile. And it would look really great in white. I just used pale oak as the base coat. So you could go over it with white so you get that subtle grout line, but just, you know, because it's TV and you want to see it, I'm going to do the buttered yam. And we'll just pull it off so you can get how instantaneous that effect is. I'll just do a little bit of it there.
Where do you get most of your stencils from?
I really do use cutting edge stencils online.com. Some, a lot of Benjamin Moore retailers carry stencils.
Yeah.
But I find that I never want what's there. It's just like, you know, ready-made wallpaper. You know, I want to look through the book and I want to pick my own and I really want to customize it. And that's the benefit when you're doing a painted treatment yourself. You can customize it to whatever colors tie in. And it's a great way to use up other paint colors from other adjacent rooms to your kitchen. So you can see how easy that is. Now I'm going to have buttered yam nail polish.
I know. I'm thinking in my head, you must be so used to coming home with paint on you.
I am, absolutely.
The best way to get it off? What do you use?
You know what? This is all water-based paint, so you can just wash it off. Yeah, I just have my little scrub brush in the bathtub, and you know.
And you're good.
You're good.
Fantastic. Really good ways to bump up your style there.